Hi everyone, welcome to MR Learning Circle. I hope everyone is fit and fine and doing good in their life. So this is the 21st lecture of our microbiology MCQ series, and in today's lecture we are going to cover the topics of fermentation and aerobic and anaerobic respiration. And I hope you all have watched the previous videos. If not, then you can find the playlist above here. Go watch it. And to get the ebook of your microbiology's notes and MCQ and MSQs, you can find the link of getting them in the description box. Now let's start with it. Now first is your fermentation. So first question here is, in fermentation the final electron acceptor is, options are A oxygen, B nitrate, C organic molecule, D sulfate. So the correct answer for this question is C organic molecule. Question number 2. During lactic acid fermentation, NADH generated in glycolysis is oxidized by, options are A pyruvate, B acetaldehyde, C ethanol, and D acetate. So the correct answer for this question is option A pyruvate. So pyruvate is reduced to lactate that regenerates NAD plus for glycolysis. Question number 3. Which of the following is not a product of mixed acid fermentation in E. coli? Options are A lactic acid, B acetic acid, C butanol, D formic acid. So the correct answer for this question is option C butanol, because E. coli does not produce butanol. It's typical of the Clostridium species. So your Clostridium species will produce butanol, whereas E. coli would not produce butanol. Question number 4. The main purpose of fermentation is to, options are A produce ATP via substrate level phosphorylation, B generate NADH, C generate carbon dioxide, D oxidize glucose completely. So the correct answer for this question is option A, that is produce ATP via substrate level phosphorylation. Question number 5. The enzyme alcohol dehydrogenase catalyzes, options are A pyruvate to acetaldehyde, option B acetaldehyde to ethanol, C ethanol to acetate, D pyruvate to lactate. Correct answer for this question is option B acetaldehyde to ethanol, and that even regenerates NAD plus. Clostridium. In Clostridium acetobutylicum, the transition from acid to solvent production during fermentation is regulated by, options are A pH drop and NAD plus ratio, B high oxygen concentration, C ATP accumulation, D ammonia limitation. So the correct answer for this question is option A pH drop and NADH to NAD plus ratio. Question number 7. 1 minute. Which type of fermentation yields 2,3 butanediol as major end product? Options are A lactic acid fermentation, B alcohol fermentation, C butanediol fermentation, D mixed acid fermentation. Easy question. Butanediol fermentation. So here which microbe is involved? Enterobacter species. They produce the 2,3 butanediol. So I'll just write it here, Enterobacter species. So they produce 2,3 butanediol to neutralize acid accumulation. Okay, now Embden-Mehroff pathway during fermentation generates how much ATP? Options are 4, 2, 36 or 1. So the correct answer for this is 2 ATP per glucose. Now question number 9. The Pasteur effect refers to, options are A inhibition of fermentation by oxygen, B enhancement of fermentation by oxygen, C increase in NADH oxidation under anaerobic condition, D carbon dioxide evolution under anaerobic condition. So the correct answer for this question is option A inhibition of fermentation by oxygen. Now next is the question number 10. The key intermediate linking glycolysis and fermentation end product is, options are A acetyl coenzyme A, B pyruvate, C oxaloacetate, D. Glycerol. So the correct answer for this question is option B, pyruvate. So pyruvate is reduced to various fermentation products depending upon the organisms used. Now the next topic is aerobic and anaerobic respiration. First question here is, the terminal electron acceptor in aerobic respiration is, options are A. Oxygen, B. Nitrate, C. Sulfate, D. Carbon dioxide. Correct answer, easy question, option A, oxygen. Question number 2. In anaerobic respiration, ATP is generated mainly by A. Oxidative phosphorylation, B. Substrate level phosphorylation, C. Photophosphorylation, D. Chemolithotrophy. So correct answer is your oxidative phosphorylation. Like aerobic respiration, anaerobic respiration also uses an electron transfer chain for your ATP generation. Question number 3. Among the following, which compound can act as a terminal electron acceptor in anaerobic respiration? Your options are A. Sulfate, B. Nitrate, C. Carbon dioxide, D. All of the above. So the correct answer is option D, all of the above. Question number 4. Which of the following statements correctly distinguishes anaerobic respiration from fermentation? Your options are A. Both require oxygen, B. Anaerobic respiration involves an electron transport chain, fermentation does not, C. Fermentation produces more ATP than anaerobic respiration, D. Both have inorganic final electron acceptor. So the correct answer for this question is option B. Anaerobic respiration involves an electron transport chain, fermentation does not. Okay. Now question number 5. The ATP yield per glucose in aerobic respiration in E. coli is approximately. Options are 38, B2, C 30 to 32, D4. So the correct answer is option C. Theoretically, the yield is 38 in eukaryotes, but in prokaryotes, it could vary between 30 to 32. 30 से 32 के बीच में. Due to what? Due to system efficiency. That's the reason behind it. Eukaryotes में 38 ATP, but prokaryotes में 30 से 32 ATP. Question number 6. Which of the following is correct order of components in the bacterial electron chain? Options are A. NADH, cytochrome B, cytochrome C, cytochrome oxidase to oxygen. B में NADH, cytochrome C, cytochrome B, oxygen. C NADH, coenzyme Q, cytochrome B and oxygen. D में NADH, FAD, coenzyme Q and oxygen. So correct answer is option A. Question number 7. During denitrification, nitrate is reduced sequentially to. Options are A. NO2 minus to NO, NO2O to N2, B. N2 to N2O to NO to NO2 minus, NH4 plus to NO2 minus to NO3 minus. Now D is NO2 to NH4 to N2. Correct answer is option A. So denitrifiers like pseudomonas, they sequentially reduce nitrate to nitrogen gas. Okay. Question number 8. In sulfate reducing bacteria, sulfate, that is your sulfate ion, is reduced to A. sulfur, B. thiosulfate, C. sulfide, D. hydrogen sulfide. Correct answer is D. hydrogen sulfide. Question number 9. Which of the following protons contributes most to ATP synthesis in aerobic respiration? Options are A. complex 1 and 2, B. complex 1, 3, 4, C. complex 2 and 4, D. complex 4. So the correct answer for this question is option B, complex 1, 3 and 4. Question number 10. Chemoosmotic theory proposed by Peter Michel explains. Options are A. direct synthesis of ATP from glycolysis, B. coupling of proton gradient to ATP synthesis, C. enzymatic substrate level phosphorylation, D. role of NADH in biosynthesis. So the correct answer for this question is option B, coupling of proton gradient to ATP synthesis. So proton motive force generated by electron transport chain drives ATP synthesis through ATP synthetase. Synthetase is the enzyme. So that was all for this lecture. I hope you have learned something from this. If yes, then please do like, share and comment down below. And thank you for watching. Keep studying.